We have Baidyanath Kumar with us from Infosys. So, what do you think is often missed out from CISOs while creating a resilient cyber security strategies?
So, see, if you see these days, what happened actually when you are most of the organization while devising their policy, strategy, and even the implementation of the security controls on ground, what they miss that there is a demand of the modern day security requirements. So basically, the focus is towards the traditional security controls, where they focus a lot on putting the firewalls, network security like intrusion prevention detectors, then your WAF, but the modern security demands a lot more than that. So let me explain it further. If you see, there is a concept now after the pandemic, right? What we are seeing, there is a requirement of ZTNA, right, which is a zero trust network architecture, which is very important to have in the overall strategy for the CISOs to look into. Apart from that, there are a lot of attacks which we see in terms of the zero day and all those things. So where comes the anti-malware and your zero-day protection solutions, right? Like anti-APT solutions, those should be completely into the framework. And apart from that, if you see in terms of the endpoint and server security also, there is a requirement that the solution should be working as a completely integrated one, right? That framework should be developed, start from the design phase to the implementation and in monitoring and operations page also, that there should be a skilled team, right? A skilled workforce who is looking into those all set of detections, right? Or 24 cross set detections, what we call uh, from the SIEM and all those things are very much requirement. And apart from then, there is a regular audit process. So when I focus on the audit process, it's not about the ISO frameworks where you just create a process on ISO standard like ISO 27001, which mainly talks about ISMS, right? Information Security Management System. But you have to look into the technical cyber security aspects also, where comes your technical VAPT audits for the organization. So you while doing those audits, you have to develop the complete scope for the audit, whether it is for application security testing, then your VAPT, which comes under when vulnerability assessment and penetration testing from the outside network or the insider threats also. Properly, you have to assess those all areas by a third party audit agency, internal assessments also. And apart from that, there is a requirement of cyber threat intelligence these days, because what we used to focus much on what are the threats which is from the outside network, but just by the scanning the network and all. But organizations are missing on particularly the cyber threat intelligence part of that. So where you do the brand infringement related monitoring controls to assess your cyber risks, cyber score generation and all. So those will very much helpful for the organization to attain a matured cyber security practice.
I think that's very insightful, sir. So, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.